We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Surprise, surprise, Milan Weekly Special. You know, I like to do these guys every once in a while. Presidente sends me some fantastic guests. We give you some content to listen while you're having a nice little panini with a little bit of soppressata inside, a little bit of calcio marinated eggplants, a little bit of peperoncino on your lunchtime, and a little bit of Milan Weekly podcast. Guys, today we have a fantastic guest. She is sports journalist Sara Federico, and I'm so happy to have her on the show. Welcome, Sara.
Hello. Hi, Steve. Hi, everybody.
Guys, it's a pleasure to have you on, Sara. And again, I do this all the time. Guys, you have to know that Sara goes outside her comfort zone. English is not her first language, guys. And you know what? She agreed to be on with us, and it's amazing. It's like when the Italian shows want me to come on and I speak half Calabrese, half English, half French. We have Sara on. Sara, it's a pleasure to have you on. Please, Sara, tell everybody a little bit about yourself. So I know it's a sports
Yes.
journalist. You're very active in all worldwide sports, live events, trainer.
Exactly.
But this is time for everybody to know who is Sara.
Is Sarah? Hi, everybody. Good evening. In Milan, it's evening because it's about 7 p.m. I'm from Milan. I I studied in a college and I studied journalism. But I started to work also from when I was teenager because I like to show live events, musical events, entertainment in holidays. So I worked every time with people in live, and so I specialized in sport because I'm a sportive girl. Because I love to practice sport. I'm a dancer also, and so I love sport, and I wanted to specialize in this part of the journalism. And so I started in radio. I show with Lapo De Carlo, that is my colleague in Radio Milan Inter. We talk about football, but I'm from Milan, from the when I was born. So Forza
Yeah,
Milan, yeah,
always Forza
yes,
Milan.
always.
Some people they might have blocked their ears when you said the Radio Milan Inter, just for the Inter part. So,
Yes.
uh, uh, and guys, obviously Milan Weekly Podcast. We invite Sara on, and guys, not only do we get Sara on, Sara is a full-fledged and diehard Milanista fan since she was
Yes.
born. Can you tell? Can you tell everybody, Sara? How did you become a Milan fan? Everybody has their own story, but everybody has their own unique story. So, how did you become a Milan fan?
I was born in Milan, and so my family had to choose between Milan and Inter. Bleh. And so and so they choose Milan, AC Milan. Not my father, but my brother. My brother was indoctrinate me in AC Milan, and my cousins also. And so I started to watch the match, to go to San Siro because I love to go there. And also when I was in the high school, all of my class are Milan fans. So I'm lucky because for me it was simple to become Milan
Yeah, it seems
fan.
like you were. It seems like you were surrounded by a lot of rossoneri. So
Yeah, a lot of
that's a good
Rosanna
thing.
around me. Yeah,
Yeah.
and this is good. Yes.
Yeah. And now and just talking, and again, I always like to bring this up because there's Milan, and we have a rich history, and we have 7 Champions Leagues, 18
Yes.
Scudetto. We have these acclimates, and a lot of championships.
Yeah.
But now there's an important part, right? There's an important part because there's also a Milan femminile, and
Yeah.
I want to just we talked about it, Sara, right? The questions are not prepared. You don't know what they are, and I'm just asking you because it's important. I want to know from someone like yourself. a woman in the sports industry, and now being not only a woman in the sports industry, but having the chance to watch other fellow women play for the team that you love, Milan. How was that for you when when Milan came out with their women's team?
That it's very good because it's very important that my favorite team it can be represented also about women, and this is good because sport the women in the football long time ago aren't considered, right, because it's a man sport about just for men, and right now we can show our capability in this sport, and it's a good opportunity that we have, and I'm so happy because I also make an interview 2 years ago to the AC Milan club, Milan woman team.
Oh,
So
that's nice.
yeah, it's a very good opportunity for us.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we cheer for them here on Milan Weekly Podcast. It's Rossoneri all the way, women or
yeah,
men. We don't discriminate. It's not time for us to do that. The women's game is growing. The Women's World Cup is growing. The leagues are growing. So it's a fantastic time for women's
exactly.
football.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
want to ask
I
you.
can't play. I can't play because I don't feel good with the ball and something. But we can try. We can try.
That's gonna be the first. You're gonna be the first Italian that's gonna say that you don't feel good playing soccer. That's probably gonna be the first time we've ever had that. But you know what? To each their own. In Milan, I know basketball is something that's very popular as well. The Milan team in basketball is also popular, but everybody who will look you up will see Sara Federico also on live TV. Can you tell us your experience being on live TV? Your experiences throughout your career, uh, r- basically you reporting on sports for the team that you love.
Yeah, I'm lucky because I could work in my favorite team, so I was a lucky girl. But it was it was because I when I finished my college, I started to work in a big company that is the big one in Italy in the marketing TV rights. The Easy in front. I don't know if you know.
In front, yes.
Yeah, and 5 years ago, Infront was also a producer of Milan TV channel, and so the president said to me, "You have a good talking. You're nice. You are Milan fan. So why you don't?" Show the program in Milan TV, and so I started, yeah, 3 years ago, and I enjoyed, and it's so funny. And I stayed there for 2 years, then a little bit of stop, and then
Yeah,
again 2 years ago from 2018 until after COVID, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm
that's
lucky, and
amazing.
I'm
Yeah.
very. It's a very good experience. So
Yeah, that's a humongous experience. And you touched on that, and I think I would be naive if I wouldn't ask you that. Has How has COVID affected you in terms of like what you do for a living, and just how you're watching sports now, how you're reading about sports? How has COVID affected that portion of your life now?
it's like the formazione professionale, no?
Yeah,
Okay.
true.
I don't know in English, but
No, they're gonna understand. It's professional.
yeah,
It's professional training. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. And so every time I watch a match now, I would like to explain to live the moments with tifosi, with the fans. And so when you work for a football team channel, you can bring with you also all time the value and this experience also when you finish to work there.
Nice. Sarah, I want to talk to you a bit about fan rating Can you explain to everybody what fan rating and what Sarah's doing now for fan rating?
Yeah, fan rating it's the first platform to reward the user opinions about football team and football players. It's an app. It's a free app, and you can do this. Everybody that listen now can do this. It's a fan rating on smartphone, Android or iOS, and download and register the account. You can choose your team, your favorite team, and it's Milan, you know.
Of course.
Yeah. And after every match, it's a game.
Okay.
After every match, you can vote the players, the player performance.
Man of the
And
match.
yeah, after the match, exactly. And after 2 days, you can win also because you challenge the expert journalist or people about the entertainment world, famous people that make also explain, they vote about the match. And if you go, ti avvicini, come si
Yeah,
dice?
if you get closer,
Yeah,
close.
closer, yeah, to the vote, you can win the gift about different sponsors that we have Amazon, we have Decathlon, we have Chili, so you can win the gift if you have the good valuation about
Yeah.
the match.
So that's basically it's a fan interaction app for
Exactly, it's
for
a fan
for Serie
engagement.
A. A
Yeah,
fan engagement, getting the fans involved, where they'll vote for the man of the match,
exactly.
and they're going up against journalists or other people of the profession. And if you guys are if the person who's lucky enough to be close or to win. Wins a prize at the end from the various sponsors, which is pretty cool. It's a good,
Yeah, it's very good.
and
And I explain the videos on the app. I make the interview. I make a quiz. I make a little sketch. So it's nice. I have a part in this big project, and we want to become this app also a TV format,
okay.
also to in the TV program.
Yeah.
So we are working about this, yes,
Perfect.
because
So
it's nice to
you're
the
basically translating the making the app into a TV show.
exactly, because it's important. The fan is the most important in a team. So this is the house about the fans.
Yeah,
So
this is probably the perfect time to get the fans back engaged because we miss the
exactly.
fans. So very, very, very smart on Seria's part. It's something that I myself have downloaded, obviously,
Yeah, you
because
have to.
yeah,
Yeah,
because Sarah told me to, so I will do that. And I'm pretty sure everybody listening will go download that as well. Now, I want to end it off because I know you have a hard cutoff, so I want to make sure that I ask you these questions. Okay,
yeah.
so for me,
See,
my favorite player in Milan is a little bit strange, right? It's I don't go with the Baresi, I don't go with
see.
the Maldini. For me, my favorite player, I love the Kaká, I love the Pirlos because those are the ones that I watched. Who is your favorite player?
My favorite is in the story. I love Shevchenko.
Sheva. See,
Yeah, Sheva, because I remember also in the final championship in 2003, his high, the look, the highs, and the last rigor.
the last penalty shot to beat
Yeah,
Juventus. You could say it. You could say
yeah, I
it.
fall in love in that moment. I was teenager. I remember this, and from there, Sheva for me is the best. Yeah.
Okay, so I know that probably you're gonna besides that final, okay,
Yeah,
that's that's a
right now for sure it's Ibrahimovic. The driver of the
of the
of the
Milan,
team. Yeah,
the Milan ship right now. It is Zebra. So yeah, that's usually how we ask that question because there's always someone that you love in the past, but we need to look in the future too. And for me right now, it would be Ibra because it's something that I don't know if we're going to be able to see it again. There's not too many 39-year-olds that would be
yeah,
able to do that. So
yeah, 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 yeah.
if I
Super.
ask you, Sara, what's your favorite Milan moment? a game or a moment that you it really it's easy to choose the Champions League finals, but I'm saying like for me, an example would be us going to Manchester United in the Champions League and winning against Manchester United or even though losing, just the performance of Kaká in that game
Yeah,
for me was
yeah,
something that I'll never forget. And it came in a loss. And yes, we ended up winning the complete leg. But for me, that performance was something that I'll never forget. For you, do you have that type of moment?
for me it's the first it's the derby Milan Inter, you know, the best derby that we can play.
Yeah, it's the best derby. Yes, I agree with you 100%. It's the best one. People tell me Roma Lazio. I agree. Juve Torino. It's not even a derby
No, it's
anymore.
not. Yeah,
There's the Sampdoria and Genoa derby.
yeah,
Yeah, okay. But for me, and it's not because I'm a Milan fan. It's
yeah,
we're two cousin clubs in the same city going black and blue against black and red for
yeah,
90 minutes, 90 plus minutes.
yeah. The derby moment, it's fantastic, and also the last one that we win, it was very very important for us, also for the positive mood that we wanted to come back to the Milan that win,
Yeah,
also in the derby, because it was from long time that it doesn't.
exactly. It felt really good to win this derby, no matter what. And for us, per noi, I'm going to tell you in Italian, just per me, potremmo fare gol sul rigore, potremmo fare gol la palla, un gol di VAR. Se vinciamo il derby, if we win the derby, I don't care. Any
Esatto.
goal counts.
Bravo Steve, siamo
Yeah,
d'accordo.
yeah. So
Yeah.
again, I would, Sarah. Now I want to ask you some fast questions. Okay, just
Yeah.
fast questions. You answer them one word. Okay.
Ok.
So your favorite Milan coach.
Gattuso. Yeah.
The team that we love Milan, the team that you hate the most, la squadra che odio di più. Inter,
Juventus.
Juventus, pure me. Inter, Juventus, they're in the same boat.
Sì.
Giocatore, we asked if you could purchase, or if Sara was in charge of the club and you could buy one player for Milan, who would you buy?
Messi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very easy then.
Yeah,
Now I want to
Messi.
ask you the most important question, and this it's my personal question to you.
Yeah.
Sara comes home from a very tough day at work, una giornata proprio lavorante,
Sì,
stressante,
interessante.
yeah, and you make yourself a plate of pasta, and the only thing that you have is you have a choice between penne lisce or penne rigati. Which one do you choose?
Rigate, rigate. Sì,
Yes,
sì,
yes.
rigate.
Penne lisci sono come piccoli pesciolini that they just fly. They're disgusting. Penne lisci devono stare, devono,
Rigate, rigate.
devono andare via, non devono esistere più penne lisci. Sarah,
Rigate.
I want to
So
thank you
this,
so much.
if
Go
you
ahead.
come in Milan, I cook for you the penne rigate.
That would be a pleasure. That would be a pleasure. Sarah, I want to thank you on behalf of Milan Weekly Podcast, everybody who listens. Thank you
Thank you
very
too.
much to go out of your comfort zone to do this in English. Next time, I want to take more time. I want to go more in depth with the women's team and Milan, their actual state. But I want to thank you very much. We're gonna post this online. It'll go live. It'll be
Thank
spread,
you.
and people, please follow Sarah's
Follow
Instagram
me.
account at the bottom. Please download the app that Sarah
The
is
app,
very involved in. So the fan rating.
Yeah.
And guys, ovunque sempre. Forza
Forza
Milan!
Milan.